Hello, everyone. My name's Tim Bryce. I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service here in El Paso. Wanted to give you a quick weather update on the changes in the weather that we're going to see. It's Wednesday afternoon, and we've got beautiful weather across the area, plenty of sun, temperatures well above normal, but things are going to change starting tomorrow night into Friday and Saturday. We're going to see rain in the lowlands, and lots of it, and snow in the mountains, and lots of it. So let me get to my presentation here. Potential impacts we're going to see in the higher elevations above 8,000 feet, 7 to 8,000 feet. We're going to see road closures, probably mainly on Friday and Saturday in the Gila Wilderness and Sacramento Mountains. Like I mentioned, in the lower elevations, we could see over an inch of rain in the El Paso and Las Cruces areas. That could definitely impact AM and PM rush hours on Friday, because this isn't going to be a short event. It's going to be a longer term event. And also, if you've got any outdoor plans on Saturday, you might want to have a backup plan for keeping it indoors. We could also see some higher runoff along the Gila and the Members rivers from the heavy rain falling on some snow. Real quickly, what's basically going to happen is we're going to have an upper level storm system, that big low, come and park itself over the Baja, northern Baja, southern Arizona, and it's going to pump moisture in here, and it's just going to keep pumping it in here. I could show you the same slide for Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. It's just not going to move a lot. So that system's just going to sit there and keep pumping in moisture the whole time, and it's just going to keep giving us a really good chance of rain. So we're going to see that chance of rain start Thursday night and last really potentially all the way through Sunday. Currently, we've got some winter weather watches out, basically for the higher elevations around Cloudcroft and around the Black Range and the upper elevations of the Gila Wilderness, where we are expecting some heavy snow starting Thursday night and lasting into Saturday night. Here's some rainfall totals, and this again is liquid equivalent. This gray area that you can see is basically 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches of rain. So we're expecting across a whole big part of the area over 1 inch of rain. In the mountains, we're expecting it not to be rain, of course, it'll be snow. And again, it could be significant amounts of snow. Speaking of snow, the snow totals were currently, this is kind of our first guess of what we're expecting. In the Black Range, where we have the watch out, it'll be anywhere from 4 to 8 inches or more in the higher elevations. In the Sacramento Mountains, it could be anywhere from 4 to 8 inches in the lower elevations, and then as you work up higher, actually could see over a foot of snow in some of those elevations. So could, like I said, see some significant snows. Best chances for snows will be on the day Friday and into the day on the early part of the day on Saturday. Uncertainties. For you folks that live between 6,000 and 8,000 feet, and that includes a fair number of you, anybody from people like in Silver City, Mayhill over in the Sacramento Mountains, it's going to be a real challenge, because the snow levels, what they're going to do is they're going to fluctuate back and forth, and up and down. So what happens is we're going to have warm air move in, and it's going to make that snow level go up. And then at night, cooler air gets worked in here, and it's going to make that snow level work down. So we are actually going to have to keep an eye on that. It could be challenging. If you're below 6,000 feet, pretty much a rain event. If you're above 8,000 feet, it's pretty much a snow event. But it's right in that 6,000 to 8,000 feet. We don't have a good handle on exactly where that freezing level is going to be. It could be anything. It could start off as snow, then change over to rain, then you could get a mix, and it's back over to snow, then back to rain. It's going to be a real challenge in that kind of elevation area. Other challenges we're seeing in the forecast, the exact track of the low, models are still trying to fine-tune that. If it's a little further to the east or west, it'll make a difference on who gets some of the drier air that, like I'm going to mention on the next point, where that drier air tries to work in. Right now, one of the models is trying to bring in drier air on Saturday, which might kind of cut things off early. But then on the next point, as you can see, I've got another model saying that precipitation will linger into Sunday morning. And if it does, there is a potential that we could see some colder air work in as well on Sunday morning. That would really lower the snow levels down closer to the lowland elevations. But for now, we're thinking El Paso, Las Cruces, all rain. And as you get higher in the elevations, like for places like Cloudcroft, all snow. Places in between, Mescalero, Silver City, and places like that, it's going to be a rain-snow mix, and right now it's a little unclear exactly how much snow you guys are going to get. So keep up with the latest forecast. Let me put up my last screen here real quick. You can keep up with the latest forecasts on our Facebook page, Twitter, of course you're on YouTube, or of course our webpage has the latest forecast and information at weather.gov/El Paso. So definite changes coming to our weather. Keep abreast of the situation and forecast, but like I said, in the lowlands, it's going to be a lot of rain, and it's not going to come all at once. So it's going to be spread out over several, a couple of days. So we're not expecting any flood impacts, but we could see some significant snows in the mountains. Again, it's going to come over a day and a half or 2 days, but still it could be significant and cause some road closures up there. So keep up with the latest forecasts. Keep an eye on our Facebook and our Twitter feeds, and as always at weather.gov/El Paso. Thanks for joining me.